Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Sergeant Tao, and last time we finished up bathrooms in the bedrooms and had a couple crashes. But this time we're gonna work on more of our researching. We're gonna finish digging out our at least main core part of the base, and we want to start getting our mess hall up so that we can start gaining a little bit of morale. Start getting some of the basics that we're gonna have completed. The more I think about it, I think I'm still going to have the whole mess hall being taken up down here. It looks like a great hall can be up to 120, right? So it could be 30 units long, right? So let's see. If I was going to make this as the starting base, right? 30, so it can go to about here. So it's actually probably going to shorten up. We're probably going to start from this wall over here, right? So 30 would go to here. All right, so that's what we're looking at. Probably should turn my sound back on because, game. That would probably help. All right, so let's go and get back to this. We're going to start off at normal speed because these guys are really just digging and moving stuff around. I do want to get any of the heat producing things outside of our main area, but we are going to here really soon need to start working our way towards this algae. We're really going to need to get oxygen generation up soon. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to build a diffuser, just putting it here for now and connecting the electric to it because we are just going to need it. Let's see, they finished off ventilation. There probably is going to be some jumping along in this particular episode, especially once we get insulated tile, because we're gonna get dug out and then we're gonna insulate tile in and start making our way out. We are gonna have to go after that oxygen first though. So whoop. Let's get all crazy there. Let's get all crazy. So I think we're actually gonna dig straight over to here. I'm probably gonna dig in from right here. That way we can take all these little bits. So we still need to figure out. We were gonna go 2 up and then 3 down. So this is probably gonna be our bottom base part. So we might actually want to think about pressurizing this off. Oh, we're not even mechanical doors yet. So what are we talking about? We're just not even there yet. So we're gonna speed up a little bit here. I think we're gonna start just marching straight over to here. And then we want to be prepared so that when we're ready to walk into here, we still can pull a little bit of oxygen from these other places. Oh, whoop. But we are for sure going to want to be able to be ready to find a way. Actually, we're not going to want to dig that high, are we? Yeah, we're really not. We're actually going to want to dig much lower than that. So probably just come straight across here. Right? Because we're going to need to cross this. At least get to here because I could jump 2 down, right? So, and then go straight across to here, down another set, and I could jump down 2 there and dig this out. Probably still gonna have to put a sink over here, at least in the short term. Maybe in a medicine. Make that a 4 because I don't need it built right this second. I am gonna leave this oxyfern up for a little bit. Because I do would be nice to have a little bit of oxygen generation going through. They're still digging through that. First ventilation, so the airflow tiles and stuff are going to be built. Gas-wise, yeah, we're looking pretty thin here. For sure. So we're definitely going to have to get that up sooner than later. Okay, cool. So that's our insulated tile is done. It does take a while to build, especially with low construction. So let's make sure. Yeah, our morale's still fine. This is still doing whatever it's doing. I'm still not going to put this up at a 5 yet, as much as I'd like to dig that over. I want to get gas at least dealt with over here first. So let's check our skills. Our priorities, rather. Okay, yeah, they're still all changed. So I'm actually going to continue with research because I don't want to wait too long on research. Let's see. Smart batteries would be nice. I just don't think they're important right now. So I'm going to do a refrigerator because I do want to drop a couple of refrigerators in here to at least have my food. I do like putting them on collecting the food so they get it into oxygen area because, you know, food can go away really, really, really quickly without having, without being ready for it to happen that way. All right, what do we got going on here? You got a little pip guy hanging over here. Quite a bit of oxygen over here. I'm half tempted to break into it. I really don't want to let that pip out though. Yeah, I really don't want to let that pip out because then they just start doing crap everywhere. You know what we really do need to start thinking about doing though? Let's get this food going. So generally what I do is I don't worry about making these into rooms and doing the fertilizer room. So I generally do 5 open, 5 open, and then 6 in the middle. You need 5 per dupe. So I'm actually going to build up to so that we're at, you know, 4 or 5, technically up to 6 dupes plus some change. And then I usually do airflow tiles in here. I'm probably just going to dig it out because I don't want to do airflow tiles out of aluminum because, again, I like to conserve my aluminum. I can't imagine there's a ton of aluminum on here because it tends to only be in that initial zone. So you want to save as much aluminum as you can because it's so much more valuable in radiant piping than it is, you know, in whatever other garbage I've built here. So the moment I can replace a lot of the stuff from aluminum ore, I fully intend to. Should be looking for having another dupe here soon. So in a cycle and a half. So look forward to that. Alright, so let's slow down a little bit. Make some plans. I'm actually going to turn that into a... no, that's still going to be a 4. Have they gotten over to here yet? Alright, so we actually want to look at digging out some of this. I think they could fit through that spot just like that. I'm kind of afraid to dig out that piece. Yeah, because I mean, pretty quickly we're going to have to bust our way through here, you know, into here. I did notice at the end of the last episode, these episodes were filmed back to back, episode 1 and episode 2, because, you know, why not? But I did see some neutronium here. I'm not totally sure what's over there. We'll have to get there at some point. Really don't have the ability to tame much of anything at this point. I really want to get our main box cubed up so that we can worry about stopping the temperature so we don't start getting a lot of temp creep. It's not super warm here. I mean, it's 85 Fahrenheit, whatever that is, Celsius. But there's not a ton of heat to be able to push into here, but the last thing we need... Oh, looks like there's probably going to be a rust biome down there. No, what is that? Nope. Oh, yeah, there's rust there. So I just don't want too much of the heat pushing in, getting into where it was. So let's go ahead and clean up some of these other spots, clean up some of these edges. So I'm actually going to speed up because really they should be just digging the food here. I could probably dig this out and let some of this oxygen start making its way through here. This is not going to be heavy enough to weigh too much to be able to break through that. Which means we could probably break through this too to let some of this oxygen into here. So what is... Okay, so it can't reach that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and we're going to let this get built. Because what I don't want is a bunch of slime lung to get brought in to the base, right? And the thing is, I'm going to have to dig this piece of slime. Yeah, I'm going to have to dig this piece of slime to get this algae back brought up here. This algae is going to start to crank off, which is good. So it looks like that's been completed. So farm station, the refrigerator. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and build that refrigerator. I guess we could build out granite. I mean, it really doesn't matter which one we build out. I do want to save my sedimentary because you're going to need it for the hatches later. And I will run out of it at some point. Igneous is probably going to be just a ton of igneous, but let's just make it out of gravel or gravel, granite for now, and we're gonna go ahead and put a pneumatic door so these guys will be able to reach through there. Inevitably, I do think I'm gonna make this into the initial mess hall. We'll probably have to make another CO2 dump spot at some point for food, but for right now, this is where I want it to go. Yeah. So, all right. So that's still going. What are they doing? All right. So next cycle, right back to getting that built up. Probably ought to look at research, see what we want to work on. Smart batteries are never a bad thing. Crusher too. I'm probably gonna want to go to yeah, I want to go to plumbed bathrooms relatively soon. The problem is I really need an overflow for water first. I do think we do have air tiles already. Mechanical doors and deodorizers is probably a good idea because we're going to need that to start clearing out a lot of the ick that we're going to find in here. Alright, so we're only going to need them to do this on the left. We want them to be able to make sure they're washing their hands. So this is gonna. Does this not have water yet? It does. So I'm not sure why she didn't wash her hands, but maybe maybe because she didn't need to. She won't until we dig that slime, right? Oop, whoa, where are we going there? Yeah, because if I want them to get in there, I need them to be able to get that. So we're gonna have to dig that to get into the slime. And then I think we're probably gonna run some ladders across there. We're gonna be piecemealing a lot of this together. Looks like it's a good bit of algae over there and a good bit of algae here. Yeah, we're gonna want to get that dug out pretty early. It's part of the reason to get this blocked in is that we want to get in here pressurized so that we're not losing a lot of oxygen to other places. I really want to get it boxed in here. So I mean, we're probably gonna waste a few precious cycles getting that once we get the food working. I'm not prioritizing these yet because I don't have a farmer yet. I'm hoping to actually get one on the next cycle. So we'll see in the next one. Probably shouldn't have put that there because I'm actually going to put my... No, the pole's going to go on this side on here and then on the inside on the other one. So they've dug that out. We can get to this. Wait for them to get to that. Probably should have made this out of granite because once you get over here, they have granite close. You really don't want to have them running back and forth unless you absolutely have to. So let's go and change that over to granite, right? We're still going to do the same thing, just with granite instead. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Let's hope for a farmer. Gonna be a farmer, gonna be a farmer. Okay. Squeamish and with allergies, right? So that kind of stinks. Agriculture can move up. There's two things I'm really against. Allergies is one of them. And narcolepsy is the other one. So I'm almost okay with Nisbet. I mean, she'll be 3 less. I don't necessarily need the tending speed right now. I don't necessarily care about the researching. But the diver's lungs is also a nice thing. Was the 4 points that much more worth it? No, probably not. Alright. Well, welcome to our calling, Nisbet. Alright. So we can go and turn her right over to a farmer. I mean, that's what she's gonna do. That's what I really care about. So she'll do her thing. I do need to get these inners done relatively soon. I'm going to have algae added on here for now because we're going to want to see if we run out of that pretty early. Oh, all right. So we also need to set up her. So Nisbet, she's going to be an improved farmer. She's going to get her cool little farmer hat going on. Looks like the research is complete. So, so the decon's done. So that's nice. What do we want to work on next? Decorations, automation. Probably. Well, we can't even make automation. Well, most of the automation stuff without a crusher, right? So, you know, let's do smart battery first. And then I think we're going to get into some of the automation, right? So let's go ahead and I don't really want to build a bunch of doors everywhere because I don't want to use up this aluminum more. I really do need to get into some areas where I've got iron. Got some iron. That's fine. All right, that's right. We're really working on the inner part anyways. I probably can block this off at this point. Though we do have a lot of oxygen pushing into here anyways, don't we? So let's turn up the priority back to normal over here, right? Get this stuff built. Both those doors are open. What is that looking for? It's looking for water. Okay, so I really do want to move this water out of here. You know, at some point turn this into a more what's the word? Semi-permanent tank. We definitely want to get this inside done pretty soon, right? Because these are 3 down, so I mean this whole thing is the bottom floor. So at some point we're going to want to cover that up, but we also want to get this water out of here. And actually, you know what? Let me just get that on destruction. And I think I'm actually going to turn this up because I do want to get this done relatively sooner. And actually, I'm not going to want this door as nah. I guess it's there now. I really don't want to make anything else out of aluminum ore because I'm going to need it later, right? Now, I know I'm going to have some people who disagree with me here, but I really want to make sure that all my food is down here. I don't want it sitting around. So whenever they don't have anything to do, I really want it put over here. Just want to be able to not have problems. You know what we can also do? We could actually start working on our... Get our mess table starting to work here. So let's see here. What did they just finish? They just finished sound amplifiers. Okay, so they're going to be looking for another research. So let's see. What's the next most important thing we're going to need? Not going to be ranching anytime soon. Not going to get anything to have heavy power. We are going to need the crusher here. I think that's probably going to be next. Yeah. Yeah, crusher, and then we're probably going to get into some of the plumbing stuff, because we are going to have to start moving some of our... Actually, we're going to go all the way out to fire pole. Might as well. So, now they're going to stick all of our food in here. So, at least it's sitting in... Should be sitting completely in carbon dioxide now. So, I'm not going to have to worry about losing my food. So, none of it's sitting out. I mean, we are going to do... With the... hatch ranching, we are going to do what does Francis call it? An evolution chamber. I mean, I'm just going to call it a kill box because why not, right? Yeah, because we definitely don't want these guys eating down here. That's really gonna really start messing with their morale. All right, so, I mean, this ain't food shortage. Ooh, man, we really need to speed this up, right? We need to speed that up or start digging some more. I mean, I really think we probably ought to start digging some more. But, you know, let's go ahead because we know we need to get this floor up anyways, right? I'm gonna leave that wall there. So I'm gonna let them dig across there, and then we're gonna dig across there. This is gonna be insulated, so I'm actually gonna save myself an extra second. Make sure it's igneous. I'm gonna have to do that anyway, so at least that'll close off that area. I mean, we need to... Oh yeah, we're gonna need more oxygen. We're gonna need more... It's gonna need more algae. Okay, so we'll wait till they get the food part done. I'm actually probably gonna hold off on researching for a little bit more after this. I really need them to get the food going. Whoa, easy there, superstar. Oh, get that right. We really need to start getting this food going. Should still be alright. I mean, we're gonna find more food as we dig. But food and then going to get more algae is pretty important right now. I'm not even sure if I actually want the digging priority up. Because they're really going to dig more than they're going to build. Yeah, I think we're actually going to turn that down for now. Researching and farming are the only two things I absolutely need going right now, for sure. I kind of want them all working on food at this point. It doesn't take that long. You know, how long does it take? 3 cycles domesticated? So... in temperature, they're more than fine here. As long as we can get everything closed back in pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm probably going to cut it really close with that food. I should have paid better attention. And that could have ended pretty terribly. And it looks like our bathrooms are nice different levels. So that's a plus. Alright, so for 4 dupes, I should have 20 plants. I'm gonna have a little bit more than that. So we'll get a little bit of a cushion. I am one of those people that probably has an excessive amount of food, more than I possibly could need, but with an unlimited storage area, it's not the biggest a deal. Alright, so let's see. Let's stop for a second because this... okay, so they're just going to be out of food. I might have to... I'm going to have to dig through this once they wake up. Let's see, go up 2... yeah, we're going to have to dig through this relatively soon. So we're actually going to turn this to a 6. So as soon as they wake up, they're going to go in there. Actually, you know what? Let's be smarter. Let's kill these guys. I'm one of those people I actually always turn up attacking. My diggers are always top attackers. So I actually want them to go kill. Because I just don't need these guys, right? I want them to be able to get food. But we are going to have them dig in there. I am going to kill off these guys because I can't stand. They just end up getting in your bedrooms. And then they start waking everybody up. And it just becomes really frustrating. Not something I really want to deal with. Yeah, so what are they still researching? Yeah, I could probably actually stop that. I mean, they were almost done. So I'm going to let them finish. But I need to get this finished. This looks like this is still digging out over here. I dig up this one block. They're still going. Alright, so they finally get in there. They're going to kill off that. I'm going to let this pip run around even though he's going to really be annoying. Oh, that doesn't bring any food. So, yeah, I clearly wasn't paying as much attention as I could. So, I mean, we got a little bit of food. Mostly meal lice, which came from out of there, right? For some reason I thought shine bugs gave you meat. Apparently they don't. You learn something new every time. We need to start making our way down over here. So we're actually going to turn up the construction on these. Because we're definitely going to need the... we're going to need the algae here pretty quick. So let's see. Ooh, dig it with noodle arms. The digging would be nice. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't nice. It does take a little bit to build up. But I mean, we're struggling for food right now anyways. So, I mean, I'm going to take the sand. I'm not sure if I necessarily need it right now. You know what we are going to do, though? I think we're going to put a deodorizer over here, because I think that's a good idea. This has got water, right? It does. Okay, good. Let's see. We got a colony achievement. Let's see. What's it going to be? Outdoor renovations. Construct a building outside the initial starter biome. Good job, Billy. Oop. Totally wasn't paying attention and just built that in an area where... Actually, I probably didn't. I think I didn't. Did I already research mesh? I did not. So that's fine. We'll just build out of granite. So I might be actually be able to reach all these. Try to reach all the algae I can. That's gonna be pretty important here, really, really soon. I mean, I got nothing. I got very, very little left. Very, very little left. Yeah, that's kind of not a good thing, right? Let's see. Alright. So it looks like we were able to sweep up some of that stuff. Still working on some getting this water out of here. I'd like to be done with it. Set up little tasks for them to do as they go. Mima's hungry. I'm cutting. No food. These gotta be pretty close. So I mean, these are at half. Some of them at 60%. So I mean, I'm gonna have the food here pretty soon. Could probably dig up this hexalin too. Probably ought to go through and see. Turn everything to 5s and get everything. I don't know why I didn't do this already. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Ugh. What a noob. Come on, Saj. What the hell? Alright. So everything's on at least harvestable. It's at least harvestable. Right? So now these... I just went from a bunch of food to 0 food. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, there it is. It's back again. I don't know what happened there. Went from no food to having food. Alright. Alright, so we get a little bit of algae going back up into there. And get some oxygen going. I mean, I can break these open. So, I mean, there's a kilogram. There's a couple kilograms. Not really pulling anything from there. But we want to make sure that we're pulling in food when we can, right? Okay, pop that. Though it's going to get kind of annoying because they're going to try and harvest all this crap right now. Which is going to get a little annoying. I'm not going to lie. But that's fine. It's just might as well let this... We're going to need this oxygen anyways. So, let's see, 2. We're going to go up 2. Boom. And that'll let us into there. Get some phosphorite sitting here. You know, one of the last playthroughs I did in offline... it was the first time I'd ever had phosphorite turn to liquid on me. Man, it was kind of annoying. I mean, you could dump it into a pool of water to get it to turn back because it has such a... the melting point of it is pretty hot, but like the... I forgot how I can look at it. Is it this? Yeah, so I can't remember. Actually, I saw it on the liquid. It's like 111 degrees Fahrenheit, you know, whatever that is Celsius, to turn it back into an actual block. Oh, yeah, we got some levels. Check out some levels here. You know, later on down the road, it really doesn't matter, but right now, it matters, right? So let's go ahead and give Mima her new hat. My diggers actually should be coming up soon, right? Yeah, they're actually getting pretty close. So, that's important. Alright, so I'm gonna go to bed. We can actually probably ought to start building a couple beds here. For at some point, right? I always have like a million projects. I gotta get out of that habit when I play Oxygen Not Included, right? Because I just end up having a million projects, doing a million different things in a million different places. I'm actually gonna turn this up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I messed up. Made some of these constructions 5s or 4s, so I'll have to fix that at some point on the next thing I build, because this is the only thing I wanted it for at the moment. I want to make sure that this is all getting built the way I need it to get built. A bunch of clay. I probably could start my ceramic here, but yeah, this is dug in. Let some of this oxygen out. So like I said, I do want to get this pressurized relatively quickly. So let's see. Looking to get up onto the second level, so we are going to have to dig out this next layer to get our second spot in. So let's go ahead and work on that now. I don't really care about anything that's up there right now. So we can dig all the way to there on that, and then dig all the way to here on that. I'm going to slow down the outer walls because I'm just going to make them into insulated tiles anyway. Yeah, because all our measurements should be correct. We got 16 there, 16 there, 16 there. It's going to get kind of annoying too because we're going to have to make our mess tables out of aluminum. And I think I'm actually going to do, because I want to get these rooms closed up pretty quick. So that means I'm going to have to turn these over. I have to make them into their room pretty early. And this is the bottom floor here, so we're actually going to turn this into the insulated tile anyway. Because we're going to obviously want to make our mess room. I really don't... We're going to turn down these guys farming. Actually, I don't want them to farm at all. I want her just to farm. I need her to get as many levels as possible. I want the rest of them to do stuff. So let's work on this, right? I mean, to get it to a grade hall, we're just not going to have enough tubes for now, right? So generally how I tend to do it is I do 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3. But initially, I'm going to need a need a plus 20 decor item, right? I mean, we're going to hold off on the fourth one here. I might just end up doing it mirroring anyways, because it's going to be a little bit till we get to 10. And by then, I'm probably going to have my main bedroom. I also don't want to replace all the... I'm going to have to replace them all with aluminum. With something else, because I'm going to need the aluminum for other things, right? And all I have right now is aluminum. So that's part of the reason why I'm also not going to be working on fire poles anytime soon. One thing we do need to do is we do need to turn up this algae to a 6, because I want to make sure I'm not running out. And I think sooner rather than later, we're actually going to close this up, because I don't want my oxygen moving down there. Looks like we got some levels. Got another digger to level up. I'm going to be careful, because... Yeah. Because the morale here is going to get pretty bad, which means the stress is going to get pretty bad. Which means we probably should concentrate on getting this room up. So let's do that. We can always replace these doors and stuff later. But for sure, I want to make this get moving. Right, so let's do that. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? What? Oh no. No! Okay. Emergency, because I do not want to clean that up, right? So actually, this is going to be an 8. I need them to get up there pretty early. Whoops. Yeah, well, it happens, right? Should have paid more attention. Alright, well, they'll clean up all that pee. Everybody's cleaning up Lyra's pee. Alright, so what are we trying to do? We're going to put a door here. Again, it really sucks to use the aluminum right now. I mean, this is half the aluminum. It's going to be the same thing. I'm not going to be powering it anytime soon for now. I just do want to try to keep some of the oxygen from flowing out. All right. We need to seriously start thinking about getting this, right? Because we for sure need this would be nice to start getting to, wouldn't it? We dig over there without going through this slime. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, right? So I'm gonna move this all to 6 because I really do want this to start getting worked on, because we're gonna need this algae, and we need to start clearing out the slime lung, right? Oof. Yeah, we're gonna need a second. I don't even want to. I don't even want to take a risk. All right, what do we got? Poke shell. Another digger. Yeah, another digger probably isn't a bad idea. I mean, I think food-wise we're gonna be fine, right? Oh, what do we got? I mean, I can always still put another level of food if I need to up here. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can maintain up to 6 right now without a problem. So you know what? I think going with another digger. Can't do doctoring really. Okay, actually, this is great. I mean, this is 10 right off the bat, right? Yeah. Yeah, Ashcan, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So we are gonna have to build one more here. Let's start turning the digging priorities back on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea, good idea. We might actually have to start working with this a little bit more, give them some more downtime. Yeah, because they're really starting to gain some frustration, right? So what are we gonna aim to do? We want to try and get this room taken care of. We'd also like to get the room closed up. Some of this might end up getting done off camera because it's really just going to be it's going to be just digging and basic building, nothing special. Because I really just want to kind of get this block closed in so we can get it pressurized. I'm actually out of power here too. We need to make sure we're not running out of power there. Power generation and food. They're digging, 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 right? I need to do a little bit of this. Yeah. Make sure there's no other weird gaps that we're gonna run into. Like this. Bad things happen when you do stuff like that. I think I'm actually gonna turn this to 5. Oh, see, I did it again. I did. I'm gonna turn these to left. Copy over to here. Next stuff I build, I need to make sure. As a matter of fact, we could probably fix this now, right? So let's do this, and then it needs to be a 5, and then I mean, I guess you do granite. I mean, I get probably doesn't matter. Igneous I'll have plenty of, because I would assume I'm gonna do a petroleum boiler later. Just depending on what our oil output looks. How are we doing here? That's a little under a ton. I don't know if we need this at 6. Probably turn it down to 5, because I don't think we're going to be struggling to get a lot of food in. I think this is mostly going to be full. And if I remember right, we need to start turning off, because what we don't want them eating like lettuce and mushrooms. What are these? They're all -1. So I mean, it really doesn't matter, right? All right. So they'll get that built. I can actually open these doors. Let's do that. Still need that to get built. So what do we need for a mess hall? It'll be fine there, but for a grade hall, yeah, it's a core item of +20. So I mean, I think usually a water tank does that. Granite one. So let's. 20% on 10. I only put you at 14. So we'll put that there, and then I really don't have anything. I could start to do more research, but we need to I mean, food's okay. Oxygen is kind of okay for now. Now that we've closed that off. I'm not just bleeding a bunch of oxygen down there. Pips are cute, but man, they're kind of annoying. They'll start planting stuff everywhere. I really do want to get just kind of the inside of this done. And then still get this water pushed down into this. Because what's going to end up happening is... I mean, this is going to be below, right? So we could probably just do that. This can be the wall here. Yeah, probably not the worst idea in the world. So that's still at a 5, so that's good. See, like, they're already putting crap there. Alright, let's slow down for a second. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. We have already gotten this algae out of here, which is nice. Might be able to dig that out of there. I could probably dig that out of there now, too. What's that just saying? Harvest ready? I'd like to be able to dig through there. These all have water now. What's your problem? You're slime lung. Okay. I mean, it happens. I mean, I'm not... It is what it is, right? So, actually going to turn up the construction on this, though, because now they've already started digging that out. Yeah, so this is going to be our cube, right? For lack of better term. Actually wondering... Yeah, you know, I'm probably just going to let that blow through. I could probably get back to some research, right? So let's take a look. Don't need any of the blender stuff. We actually do need to start this type of stuff. So let's go up through sinks in case I do decide to do plumbing. Yeah. So I'm probably going to do a little more of that research. So I think we're going to have to make some decisions here soon. So, I mean, get this box closed up. You know, for me, I don't do anything crazy the first, you know, like 50 cycles or so. You know, here I am almost by cycle 20. I've almost got my whole box closed up. Then I'll do my floors. I tend to do a lot of the pretty stuff pretty early. Probably earlier than I need to. We are going to have to move this water out of here, though, aren't we? Alright, so that's still doing its thing. Probably want to turn this over to 5. This did not turn... Oh, I do have to take up 2 corners because of this, right? Oh, wait, or do I not? Hold on. It's because of the door? Oh, no, it's because that's dug out. Pay attention, doll. Pay attention. Alright, well, they've dug that up, so I mean, I do need to get this done first. My morale shouldn't be a problem anymore. They all should be above. At least from where I'm at, right? Because it is elite. No, it's still not. You just looked at it. Saj, what are you doing? You just looked at it. Uh-oh, can we get some of this pee-pee water up? Ugh. How much pee-pee water is in there? Okay, that sucks. Oops. Yeah, you want to try and make sure not to get the pee-pee water on there, but I guess it kind of is what it is at this point. Decor is going to be terrible. Pretty much everywhere. And most of my heated stuff is probably going to go up here on the outside. Probably don't want to create too much more heat in here, now that I think about it. Because this actually produces a lot of heat, too. So we're actually going to probably want to move this down at some point. To, like, here. No, actually, no. As stupid as it sounds, I'm probably actually going to put it down in the bottom corner, right? Because what I want to have happen... I want the heat to kind of stay out of the way, right? What do we finish up? Sanitation. So, got the actual bathroom done. Probably going to the electrolyzer, get that set up. I'm not sure why they're starving, because there is plenty of food. Schedule should still be fine for all these guys. Because I definitely want to wheel. I'm kind of wasting dupe power here at this point, which is never a good thing, right? Alright, Nisbet. Hey, Nisbet's going to move up. That's cool. I always wondered. Let's click on her for a second. Where is she? I lost her. There she is. I want to check something here. If you go to the skills and you go to improve farming, what does it actually do? So let's see. Ups the harvest speed, tending speed, and seed chance. Okay. So it doesn't shorten the time. At least based on what I'm reading. It doesn't look like it shortens the time, right? Okay. That's fine. I'm not sure why they're starving. There's plenty. You can get to the food. I'm not sure why you would have a problem. We do have to get this down to the bottom, though. Okay. Electrolyzer's done. What else we got? Insulated pipe. We're definitely gonna go right to distillation. There's a lot of the stuff we're just gonna have to do initially. This and gas is probably gonna be all the next stuff. Oh, we got chlorine in there. I didn't see any bleach shown or anything, but all right, let's take a look. I mean, I'm not opposed to bringing on another dupe, but medicine, nope. Ice, not hurting for water. Nothing really special here. I'm cool with not having them. Okay. So what may end up happening is for episode 3, when we come back, I'm probably going to do some stuff off camera. I'm probably just going to finish off sealing in the base, moving this water out of here down to here somewhere, so that we can start working on maybe setting up the hatches. But most likely we're just going to be... I'll have to take a look around the map and see where we want to start working. Because, I mean, we really want to start getting towards some sort of refined metal situation. But we need to protect in here. Because which where a lot of our food's going to be. Because you're going to have meal, and then I'll probably have meal here initially. So, until next time, thank you for joining. And... any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. And be good to each other. Towel out.